So now let's try to learn some stuff. Let's try to learn some basic. Guys, I got a manual right here. Okay? I got a manual right here, so we don't even need to worry about it. All right, so let's do a little bit of manual reading, guys. Delete key is way too far. Dude, my pinkies, look at this. Look at that stretch. And look at, if you mess up and you hit right here, which I just did, boom, you're at the top. So you gotta like, dude, I'm not a bass guitarist. I mean, I loved playing the bass guitar. I'm just not good at it. You know what I mean? All right, let's just clear the screen by pressing return a bunch. All right. Let's do a little bit of basic learning, huh? All right, chapter 2, the file browser. I don't think we need to go to file browser. We need something even better. Chapter 3, getting started. We'll get back to that. Chapter 4, beginning basic programming. Not used to licking my finger this much. Not used to licking this damn finger licking, okay? Shift home. Oh, really? What does shift home do? Oh, nice. Okay. I don't know what that just did. All right, here we go. Up to now, you performed some simple operations by entering a single line of instructions into the computer. Once return was depressed, the operation that was specified was performed immediately. That is called immediate or calculator mode. Okay, yep. We call it a REPL. Like, so in my day and age, we called these REPLs. But it turns out that they don't call them REPLs back then. They call them calculator. This is kind of cool. Like, I never heard that. But to accomplish anything significant, we must be able to have the computer operate with more than a single line statement. A number of statements combined together is called a program and allows you to use the full power of the Commodore 64. I just read more about programming than your average AI bro. I now know what a program is. Guys, I've cracked the code. It's a series of statements. All right, let's keep on going. I bet you there's even expressions in there. To see how easy it is to write your Commodore 64 programs, try this. Clear the screen by holding Shift key and then depressing the clear home key. Already did it. I'm feeling depressed AF, by the way, right now. Good morning. Oh, you blue screen of death? Are you running Windows? No. This is different. But guys, we do need to embrace AI, because if we don't embrace AI right now, society might stop giving Microsoft the permission to run AI. I don't know if you saw that, but Satya, he did warn us that if we don't use it now, it could spell the end of AI. That's not me exaggerating, by the way. I in fact did not exaggerate. Also, TJ, this is called a blue screen of happiness. All right, let me try it here. Hold on. I really miss chat. I love chat on the screen. It just makes me feel so happy. You know what I mean? Like, you guys love when you see your own chat on the stream, don't you? You sick freaks. I can't believe this machine. Like, yeah, if there's no Copilot installed, how do you even do anything? All right, so this is someone else's programmer running. I've given up. I've actually given up, and we're now here. All right, this is where we're at. This is who we are. All right, that's you guys. You guys did this. That's you. Oh, I got to put it on this screen as well. I forgot to put it in this screen. Scene. Let's bring in a Parrot is what I call it. Still named after C.M. Griffing's program called Parrot. There's the, I could enter some input if I need to. Dicks out for Harambe. Gotcha. That's for everybody out there. Okay. All right, so what do we got here? All right, so we do got some nice stuff. So it looks like we have our first program coming up here. Okay, press, let's see, hold on. Let's see, clear the screen by holding shift and press this. Type new and press return. Okay, yeah. Do we have to do it in all capital letters? Oh, it only has capital letters. Okay. Nice. New. Now we're gonna do this. 10 question mark Commodore 64, 20 go to 10. Now type run. and hit return. Okay, we got this. That's not, okay. 10, okay. 10, and then question mark, nice. Where's the quotes? Quotes are at 2. Okay, so the at sign is actually where the quote, okay, that's new. This is new muscle memory is forming right now, okay? This is new muscle memory. Oh, I was in the wrong. I really wish there was little bumps right here to tell me that I'm on the home row. You know what I mean? Commodore 64, 2. You see what I did there? Return 20, go to, look at that. My brain will not allow me to write the word go to. All right. And then we can say run. We just did a while loop. A while forever loop. Let's go. We did it. I've hit the official. I'm infinitely better than I was. All right. Hit run stop. Okay. Nice. I did a break-in at 10 p.m. Notice that. What's up, girl? Yeah. No. Live? My stomach is kind of empty. It does have a little bit of cream in it, though. Could you heat up some water, put one more scoop of yerba mate in the yerba mate pot, and then fill it up with some yerba mate? Nice. It turns out my chat froze again. Okay, no, we're back. We're so back. Apparently, writing a chat program is impossible. Is that what we're learning? This can't be true, right? Like, I download a program that's sole purpose is to display chat. It can't display chat. I vibe code one. It breaks. I have made so many chat programs with Twitch. This can't be that hard, right? I've done it 1,000 times. There's no, I actually refuse to accept it. You know what? That's it. I'm going to rate my own. Okay, here we go. All right, so notice that we preceded each statement with the number. Yes, this is the line number, tells the computer what order that each work with each statement. Really, can you specify them out of order? Kooky. So you can just give them, oh, you have to specify, you get the BYOL? Weird. I'm not prepared for a programming language where you bring your own line numbers. That's this is a whole new level of difficulty because I've always used line numbers provided to me by my editor, and now today I'm learning that I have to bring my own. And I can only have line numbers between 0 and 63,999. Not even a power 2. Also strange. I would have personally chosen 65,535 because that would have been proper. Oh, play the teach song. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't do that. All right, we're gonna read some. We're gonna listen to some Commodore 64 music. All right. It is a good programming practice to number lines that increment of 10. He's got a sick blue thing. It's so pretty, tread coding vibes. But I have to say one thing before goodbye. I am trad coding right now. In case you need to insert some statements later on. Okay. Besides print, our program uses another basic command, go to. Okay, we already know what that one is. We know all about that. You don't need to explain these. Commodore 64, more like Commodore 67. Oh, yeah, we got 'em. I don't know where we are, but it ain't heaven. Commodore 64, more like Commodore 67. Oh, TJ, did you really make this? I have never been more disappointed in my life. Okay, in our example, the program prints the message 10. Let's see, in line 10 goes to the next line 20, which instructs us to go back line 10. Yes, we already know all this. Once you stop the program, type a list, and your program will display intact. Let's see, will be displayed intact. Oh, okay, good. Good thing I This is kind of like using what's it called, Ed, isn't it? We're kind of Edin right now, aren't we? Right at to be like listing stuff and all that. All right, notice too that the computer converted the question mark into print for you. Okay. The program can now be changed, saved, or ran again. Okay. Okay. I could see why people really loved the Commodore 64. Like, if I was a kid and I had this, hell yeah. Honestly, this would have been awesome. Like, I totally get why people loved, like, why this was so big. Dude, if I was like 10 years old and you gave me this, oh my gosh. I was too retarded, not gonna lie. I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all, anti-communist. All right, by the way, let's see. When it comes to abbreviations, remember that the computer may run out of space on a line if you use too many. A line of basic program can have up to 79 characters. And abbreviations get expanded to their full length after you enter the line. Okay. So I've always believed in the 80 column limit, and it looks like I now use a language that enforces 80 column limits. The pan flute is doing a lot of work, TJ. All right. Considering the following command as the first line of the program, print Commodore 64. That instruction let's see. That instructs the Commodore 64 to print the message inside of a double quote marks. The phrase surrounded by the quotes is known as a string. Specifically, the print command prints the string as if you typed those characters at the location of the cursor. Many of the key combinations described in the previous chapters manipulate the cursor or the screen in various ways. We didn't read the previous chapter. Okay. I just want to let you know, like, I'm actually a pretty professional programmer. So I think what we should actually have to type to print should be system.out.print. I personally would go with ln. And then we should be able to pass in our string, which is, of course, shift 2. You know, shift 2. There we go. I don't know what that did. It didn't print. It didn't print. Okay, whatever. Rum. How about... Oh, no. Okay, okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I know how to type. Nice. Nice. We can stop it. We can list it. All right, we're back in. We're back in, boys. Boys, I know what I'm doing. Holy C fixes this. I can see why Holy C... You know, I can see why. So when do I tell the agent what to print? All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna skip some of this. I don't need to read out all of this. Press Shift Control Home. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Love it, love it. I love it to death. Let's see. The screen clears immediately. Don't worry. If you entered the short program above, you can type list. That's right. We gotta get it back on the screen. Okay, so we got it back on the screen. It's looking good. Now try this. Type the following, but do not press return. Print. Okay, deal. Print that. Okay. Because you've typed a double quote, the editor is now in quote mode. Okay, this is kind of like Vim. We have, it's a modal editor. Now hold Shift and press Control Home. Instead of clearing the screen, the editor prints the heart symbol in a box. I've always wanted that. In fact, I was just about to make a PR to NeoVim addressing this specific issue, which was no heart emoji. All right. Finally, type the rest of the phrase. Let's see, but do not press return. Okay, sure. Actually, I'm gonna go Commodore. Wait, ooh, I almost 64, and then don't press anything. Wait, where's Shift? Okay, Shift is right there. Nice. Okay, we do got right and left shift. That's good. Do not press return. Okay, so what do we get out of this? Because you've typed another quote mark, the editor is no longer in quote mode. The command appears to like on the screen. Yep. Finally, press return to execute the command. The Commodore 64 prints the message you've typed. It clears the screen and moves the cursor to the top left corner. So the heart in the code cleared the screen? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ram, for the gifted sub. Okay. Okay. You know what that means, right? Wait, is that a /10 or a /A? Did we just do a no? That's a carriage return, right? So that returned to the beginning of the line. Dude, we already have end curses built in, brothers. We already have end curses. I don't even, dude. End curses is such bloat. Not when you already have the Commodore. All right, so yes, so it should have done this. Finally, press return. We can execute it. Quote mode lets you include cursor manipulation commands in your programs, entered just as if you typed them directly to the screen. Wow, that's cool. Okay, cool. All right, I like it. We'll use quote mode for programmers later in this guide. Okay, it's worth noticing it now because it's easy to accidentally type the cursor control key while in the quote mode, causing symbols to appear. If you type a cursor command as you did and not intended in quote mode, use inst delete to delete it. Yep, we already know how to do that. All right, hey guys, we got some editing tips. Everybody, put your listening ears on, okay? Teacher's pets. Where's my teacher's pets? This is an important part. Editing tips. If you make a mistake on a line, let's see, you have a number of editing options. You can retype anything on the line, and the computer will automatically substitute the new line for the old one. An unwanted line can be erased by simply typing the line number and return. You can easily edit an existing line using using the cursor keys and editing keys. Okay. Suppose you made a typing mistake in a line of the example. To correct it without retyping the entire line, try this. Type list, then use shift and cursor to move. Okay, yep. Now use the cursor right key to move. Okay, yep. Okay, cool. So if we wanted to do this, I'd hit him with the list. I would then go little shifty up, and let's. Ooh, that's not. Okay, hold on. I'm kind of rookie at this. You know what I mean? All right, let's just pretend I don't know what I'm doing. So I'd actually go. I'd go here. Where's my HJKL? And then I could hit him with the 2, which would be like an infinite loop, but the other way. So then I can hit him with a run. That didn't do what I thought I was going to do. Not going to lie to you. That didn't do what I thought I was going to do. I don't think I saved it. I must have missed the saving feature. Okay, so that means I got to go like this. So I got to jump in here. We got to go up here. We got to go over here. Hit it with the 2. Hit it with the enter. Now we're saved. Now we hit it with the run. Now we see that it printed once, but it doesn't stop because we little infinite loop at the end. Okay, we now know what we're doing here. Guys, that was an editing tip. Can anybody please let me know? Did everybody remember that? Teacher's pets, what did we just learn? Let's see. Now that you just typed in additional information and hit return, likewise, you can delete unwanted characters by placing the cursor at the right of the unwanted cursor and hitting insta delete. Yep. To verify the change, we entered type list again. Yep. Okay. Yeah. There it is, baby. Agentic note keeper is taking notes. Okay, good. Okay. All right, variables. Oh my gosh, guys, we're getting into some advanced stuff right here. We're getting into variables. For my Vibe programmers out there, a variable is storing a value in memory to later be retrieved and or manipulated depending on your program and your desires. Okay, for those that don't know, I know there's a lot of hey, Twitter. I know there's a lot of you out there that don't know what that means. Variables are they're very important. Mind blowing stuff. I agree. All right, here we go. You can see that we're gonna do something good. Look at all those little blue squares. Like, look at them. Look at all that. We're about to do that. Now imagine a number box with a computer that can each hold a number of string. Let's see, number or a string of text characters. Jump into my audio properties for a second. Let's turn on some tunes that YouTube's not allowed to hear. Does that sound good? I don't think I've listened to this Miss Monique. Okay. Imagine a number of boxes with the computer. Let's see, within the computer that can each hold a number or a string of text characters. Each of these boxes is to be labeled with a name that we choose. That name is called a variable and represents the information in the respective box. Okay, vibe coders, listen up, please. For example, if we say the following: X percent sign equals 15, X equals 23.5, X dollar sign equals the sum of X percent sign plus X equals, the computer might represent the variables like X percent sign, X, and X dollar sign. A variable name represents the box or memory location where the current value of the variable is stored. As you can see, we assigned either an integer number. An integer number is a very strange phrase to say, a floating point number, or a text string to a variable. The percent symbol following the variable name indicates that the variable will represent an integer. The following are valid: A%, X%, A1%, and M%. The dollar sign, let's see, indicates that the word will represent a text string. A floating point will follow the same format. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit difficult. We got some difficulties here. We're going to have to get over, but I think we're going to do it, okay? All right. Assigning a name to a variable, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, a variable name can have one or two characters. That's all we get. We don't even get... I might drop the water on the Commodore 64. Good call. I'll put it way over here. Good call. Very good call, because I've done that once before. Okay, the first character must be an alphabetic character from A to Z. The second character can either be an alphabet or numeric in the range of 0 to 9. The third character can be included to indicate the type of variable, integer or text string. Okay, so this one already has a stronger type system than JavaScript. That's pretty cool. So we got... I would say that the naming conventions here is a little bit difficult, but we do have a type system. So I am feeling pretty confident there. So I do like this. You can use a variable names having more than 2 alphabetic characters, but only the first 2 characters are recognized by the computer. So PA and part no are the same and would refer to the same variable. So what it's saying is that PA and part no are the same variable. So this will be challenging, I must say. This has opened up a whole new level of challenge that I wasn't prepared for. Okay, the last rule for variable names, they can't contain any basic keywords, reserved words such as go to, run, etc. Refer back to the appendix B for the complete list of basic reserved words. To see how variables can be put to work, type in the complete program that we introduced earlier and run it. Okay, we got a new program. Here we go. We're going to do some typing here, okay? We're going to do some typing. You guys just aren't ready for this one, okay? New. All right. So I'm going to hit him with the old X. Where's percent sign? X percent. Where's the equal sign? Equals. Oh, equals right there. Wow, equals on the power path, boys. You see that? Equals right along the power path. That's like where you're most... That's what you should be doing. Okay. X equals 15. Okay, good. X... Oh my gosh. Okay, we got this. Where's my dollar sign? Okay. Dollar sign equals... Oh, I love it. Dude, do you like that thonkiness? 23.5. Enter. Type mismatch. I did a dollar sign. True. Hey, thanks for catching me. Thanks for holding me... Okay, true. Thanks for holding me close at night. Keeping me safe here. Let's go 23.5. Enter. Out of data. Okay. So when I say new, it says ready. That doesn't feel right. It's supposed to say new, and then I'm supposed to type in stuff, right? So what's going on here? I just gave it a quick refresh. You know what I'm talking about? Just quick refresh. Okay, new. Okay, so that apparently is what people do. So, oh, I forgot to do the 10. That's what I forgot to do, is I forgot to do the old 10. So here I do 10%, which is an integer, equals, what do they want me to do? 15? Enter. 20, because we respect good conventions, equals 23.5. 30 is X dollar sign. Oh, that's where the equal sign should be, but that's not where we do. We don't do that around here. X percent equals. Oh, what's happening here? This is some new stuff that I'm not used to seeing. Oh gosh. Okay. We went up to the top, but we can fix her. We can fix her. Okay, so you're telling me to do. Tell me that I did some things wrong. I did some things wrong, people. I did some things wrong. That's okay. You know, we all struggle a little bit. So we're gonna go 2, and then what's the thing? The sum of. I was off. I was just off a little bit. The sum of X percent. Where's the plus sign? Plus. Wow. Okay. These are new. These are new locations for me. Okay. Equals this. Nope. It's 2. It's 2. We're going places. Okay. I'm feeling this. Dude. Can you believe this? This manual right here is trying to convince me to type the word print. It's like, I mean, how long have I been alive for? Please get out of here, guys. I know what I'm doing. Okay. You use question mark to do that. All right. Print X percent space equals. Now this is where things are going to get a little bit tricky. I'm going to go, whoopsies. Shift 2, semicolon. Colon and semicolon are on their own stuff. Okay, X. Okay, don't look at the keyboard. Looking at the keyboards for weak-minded, pathetic people. That's not okay. We already knew it wasn't there. We already knew that. We already knew it's above 2. That's where it's at. Where do you think it's at? It's there. Nope. I just did the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, guys, we're doing this. You like that finger jump? Can you guys even handle that finger jump? Enter. Okay, so apparently 0 is a third. Okay, 0's in the 3rd position. 0 is not in the 4th position. Also, unique typing skills here. All right. This one, then we got to go like this. X dollar sign. I knew that. I knew where that was. This one. And then we're going to go X percent. Ooh, okay. That's okay. We're into challenge mode. People, we went into challenge mode. You can do this. You can do this. We're doing it. Okay, I hit a Q on accident. Okay, so we hit a Q. This is not what I was hoping to see, but you know. Okay, we're. All right, so how do we fix this? Somehow, this is what I'm thinking. Somehow it went into quotes mode. No, I think it went. So, okay, this is what I think happened is it went into quotes mode. Right? It went into quotes mode, but it shouldn't be there. Okay, so now we're into overwrite mode, which is Terrible. Is there a way to like take this out of it? Delete whatever. Okay, we got to retype this line. You know, I never liked that line. Honestly, it was a really bad line. It was a really bad line. I thought I could do it much better. You know what I mean? It's just like it just wasn't. It just wasn't. Honestly, it just wasn't good. It just wasn't good. There we go. Okay. All right, so now there we go. We got off expert mode, people. We got off expert mode. Hit insert. How do I hit insert? Is that shift delete? That seems very risky to me. I'm a little bit worried about hitting shift delete. Okay, and then plus X. I did that. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I am struggling with string concatenation here, but it does appear that string concatenation. All right, so we have a variable. Okay, look at this. Okay, check this out. Check this out. We have a string on line 30. The sum of X% plus X equals. Then on line 40, we print out X% equals semicolon X%, comma, and then we continue the string. So that might be how we get in there. You know what I mean? X% is a variable name. Yes, it's a variable name with the type integer. Loser. You should know that by now. Can you keep up? Can you keep up? This thing is very hard to type with. I just want to let you know. Okay, so you're telling me that it's not string concatenation. Then what is it? Is it argument separating? Is that what it is? So X% and X are two different variables? Yes. It's all the magic of print. Okay. Evaluating the keyboard is fun. It is. It's reverse Polish. Okay, that seems unique. Okay, cool. I think we got this. Okay, let's just see what it has to say. We've put together all the tricks learned so far to the format. And let's see, the display as you see it, and print the sum of two different. Okay, I should have probably read those initial pages because honestly, it sounds kind of important right now. They keep referring back to the things I should have read, but I skipped over it because I thought I didn't need it, and it looks like I might need it. Comma is tab. Lines 10 and 20 are assigned integer values. Let's see. Lines 10 and 20 were we assigned an integer value to X% and assigned a floating point to X. Yep. Okay. Okay. On line 30, we assigned the text. Yep. Line 40, combines the two types of print statements to print a message and the actual value, X% and X. Line 50 prints the text string assigned to X and the sum of that. Okay. This is going to be... I vastly underestimated how hard this was going to be. Vastly underestimated. Note that though X is used as part of each variable name, the identifiers % and $ make X, 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 X. The three X is unique, thus representing three distinct variables, but variables are much more powerful. If you change their value, the new value replaces the original value in the same box. This allows you to write a statement like X equals X plus 1. Okay? This would never be accepted in normal algebra, but is one of the most used concepts in programming. It means take the current value of X, add 1 to it, and place the new sum into the box representing X. If then. Okay, we're going... Brothers, one time I was in an interview, and someone called it an if-then loop. It's just something I've remembered for years. I was interviewing somebody, and I just can't stop thinking about the if-then loop. You may have heard of the if-then loop. It's a pretty popular one. Did they get the job? Actually, yes, I hired the person, and they were one of the best interns I've ever had in my lifetime. Right? You know why I hired them? It's because they were tenacious. He didn't know what he was doing. He was wearing a tie. I could tell the brothers never worn a tie. You know what he said to me? He said the following. He said that Bash was the single greatest language ever invented because you can run it on any computer you care about. Hired. Was it Bad Cop? No, it wasn't. This was literally almost like 15 years ago. All right. All right, if then, armed with the ability to easily update the value of variables, we can now type a program such as this. CT equals 0, Commodore, we're going to print it out. If, let's see, CT equals CT plus 1. If CT is less than 5, then 20, end. Oh, yeah, we could do this. Let's do this. All right, we got this. Let's new it up. New program, boys. New program. 10 CT equals 0. This is a counter, everybody. We're doing a little bit of counter. 20, let's put in this one. Put in that. Oops, I forgot there's no capital letters. Commodore, fingers were off. Commodore 64. Hit him with that bad boy. Enter. 30. CT. Nope, that's not where the equal sign is. That's not where it's never been there. Plus 1. Enter. 40. If CT is less than 5, then 20. Enter. 50. End. Enter. Run. Do you see this? My muscle memory is kicking in. One shot, Jay Blow. I just one-shotted that bad boy. You see that? We call that an if loop. Okay, that's called an if loop. I stand corrected. There are such things as if loops. And that was one of them. Right there. If loop. It's actually a brand new programming concept. Not a lot of people knew about the if loop, but it turns out it's actually one of the old but still golds. Yeah. Were you writing Jai and Commodore 64? Absolutely. All right, then, dude, let's just do it. Hey, fellas. Quick little screen clear. Hit him with the list. Look at that bad boy. Look at that. Look at that code. All right, more manual reading. What we've done is introduced 2 new basic commands and provided some control over our runaway little print program introduced at the start of this chapter. If then add some logic to the program. It says if a condition holds true, then do something. If the condition no longer holds true, then do the next line of the program. Okay. A number of conditions can be set up using the if-then statement. Yep. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Not equal is like part of the Christian fish. Holy See mentioned. Thoughts. Considered. Does that mean you can do, let's see, the use of any one of these conditions. Thoughts, hot women with whom are loose on the internet. Thoughts, anybody? The use of any one of these conditions is simple, yet surprisingly powerful. Okay, we can definitely do that. This is easy. The sample program, we've set up a loop that has some constraints placed on it by saying, if a value is less than some number, then do something. Yes. Line 10 sets CT count. Ooh, oh man, that is a whole new form. This is a whole new form of capitalization I've never seen before. Here, I'm going to do something that's kind of ridiculous. I got to show you guys, okay? Okay, this is new. This is new. Guys. New. Look at that. That's how they put it in the book. Count. This is new. This is a whole new form of capitalization I've never seen before in my life. Yeah. Damn, this is new. At least to me, this is new lore. Okay. I think we know what's happening here. The only question I have is the only question I really have here is this guy right here. Right? What's going on with this 20? Can you only specify a number to jump to in an if loop? Let's find out. Okay, line 40 is our control line. If CT is less than 5, meaning we've executed the loop less than 5 times, then the program goes back to line 20 and prints again. When CT becomes equal to 5, indicating that 5 Commodore 64s were printed, the program goes to line 50, which signals an end to the program. So you try the program and see what we mean by changing CT limit to 40. Yeah, I already know that. 4 next loops. We've just done an if loop. This is short form. See, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering what goes in this little 20 right there. That's what I don't know. If then, for next. Okay, let's find out. There's a simpler and preferred way to accomplish what we did in the previous example using the for next loop. Okay, good. Something simpler than an if statement. Those if loops, racking the brain, boys. All right, consider the following. I will. Oh, let's type this. Oh my gosh. Are we typing Lua? Is this like, dude, brothers, are we on the Lua train? It's like we're on the Lua train. Watch this. 10, 4, CT equals 1 to 5. That's already more convenient than JavaScript. By the way, I have to say that I love for loops that use a bit of English. Okay, I don't know what happened to C, but C's a dick. Okay, that's all I have to say. C just decided, oh, I'm going to just be this guy. Okay. And 30 would be next CT. Now that's pretty nice. Right? That's pretty nice right there. For loops were a mistake? No, they weren't. Okay, people who say for loops are a mistake, you're so Haskell-pilled. Okay, for loops are great. Okay, for loops are in fact great. All right, as you can see, the program became much smaller and more direct. CT starts at 1 on line 10. Yep, we see all that stuff. Okay, so that means we can keep on doing that until we call next. That's pretty nice. All right, are you guys ready for this one? Are you ready? Do you like that, by the way? Do you like that? Like, I hit enter, and I just, like, shove it forward. You know what I mean? All right, so that means for the next one, we're going to hit it with a 10, 4. I'm going to use count again. It's trying to tell me to use not count, but I'm going to use count. Now, here's the kind of the crazy part about this one. 210, step, 0.5. Now, how does that work? Because I didn't specify the program with a, oh, that's right, because CT is a floating point type. That's right. Oh, interesting. I thought I hit new. Oh, is it because I hit the clear first? Does that must change? That must take me out of the program. Took me out of the game, people. Oh, maybe it's because I just typed in print and it went into calculator mode. That's actually probably what happened, huh? That's probably what happened. I think that's what happened. That looks good. This is looking good. By the way, how's my typing? Are we getting better? By the way, this keyboard sounds so good. Can we all agree? This keyboard sounds so good. It's getting better. Hey guys, it's getting better. Feels good. All right. All right, nice. Okay, so now let's do something new here. All right, we're gonna try something new here. New, 10 for NB equals 1 to 10 strep. That's, I mean, my kids have had that recently. Okay, not fun, by the way. 20 print NB, comma. Interesting. Hey, Defy Us All, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. Defy Us All, I appreciate that, buddy. Let's go. Did I F something up? Thank you, Defy Us All. Thank you. Oh, I must have screwed it up. Sorry. NB, I just restarted, okay? I probably should have tried the debug. Honestly, just like as my first one, I probably should have tried the debug. It's just, it's so new still that it just feels, it feels hard. So that's print tab, isn't it? That's a clean set of tabs right there. That is a clean set of tabs. I'm juiced. I'm juicing right now. There we go. How's that? Just a little bit smaller, 10-4. Yeah, 10-4, good buddy. All right. If you have, let's see, what time is it? Okay, cool. If you have entered and run the program, you'll see the numbers. Yep, okay, this is good. Licking that fingy. Okay, guys. We've done it. We are officially advanced basic. We are there. We're going. Advanced basic. Are you ready for this? Do you That's basically advanced. It's true. This is basically the most advanced basic I've ever seen. You know, the thing is that I'm so new to this. This could have been called trivial basic, and I would have thought what we're about to look at would have also been trivial. Just saying, they could have lied to my face, but they didn't, and I appreciate that. All right. Introduction. The next few chapters have been written for people who have become relatively familiar with the basic programming language and the concepts necessary to write more advanced programs. For those of you who are just starting out to learn how to program, you may find some information a bit too technical to understand completely. But take heart, because of those two fun chapters, sprite graphics and creating sound, we've set up some simple examples that are written for new users. The examples will give you a good idea of how to use the sophisticated sound and graphics capabilities available to your Commodore 64. Nice. If you are already familiar with basic programming, these chapters will help you get started with advanced basic programming techniques. More detailed information can be found in the Commodore 64 Programmer's Reference Guide 1982. Shit. Does anyone have a print? Does anyone have a print off of 1982? Anyone got a print? Anyone got a quick print for me? It doesn't look like I got that. Anyone got a quick print? 1982? I was far away from being born, unfortunately. Same here. All right, simple animation. Okay. Let's exercise some of the Commodore 64's graphic capabilities by putting together what we've seen so far together with a few new concepts. If you're ambitious, type the following program and see what happens. You'll notice that within the print statements, we can also include cursor control symbols and screen commands. Yep. When you see something like cursor left in the program listing, hold the shift key and hit cursor left/right key. The screen will show the graphical representation of the cursor left, two vertical reversed bars. in the same way pressing shift and control home shows the reverse heart. Okay. We are ready. All right, here we go. For Twitch people, we're locking in. All right. All right, here we go. Let's clear it up, boys. Already screwed that up. Okay, we got a REM. I don't know what a REM is yet, but we're going to get there. We're going to print out a control home. Nice. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Is that a control home without shift, right? No, that's a cursor down they want us to do. Cursor down. I believe that's a Q. I believe we call that a Q. Right? That's down. Nice. Okay, good. First one's down. Nice. We got that. All right, 25. Ooh, they've already broken good programming practices. Already off the rip. We're already... Production is hit, and all the coding things I've been told up until now, I feel like I've been lied to. They told me... Oh, gosh. My chair just fell off my platform. I almost went down into that. They told me that we do 10 at a time. I've been bamboozled. All right. Let's see. 210 indicates a new command. Interesting. Okay, this is a new... Okay. Okay, here we go. Cursor down. We got this. We got this. Cursor down. We got it. Then we can hit him with another new command. Oh, I keep hitting shift. Oh, that's where that is. That is that one there, right there. Okay. I almost just went off the screen. We almost just went too far. 4BL. That must stand for Brazilian butt lift. 240. 40. Print. All right. We're going to go. We got to do, what is this? A cursor left. Okay. Left is the, yes. I believe left is your initial start. That makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. All right. And then we'll hit him with a quote. We got this. I still don't know what a semicolon is. I don't know what a semicolon does yet. Okay, so now... Oh. Oh, people, we've done something. Okay, so... Guys, how do I insert? Andy, thank you very much for that tier 1. How do I insert? Okay, I got a lot of questions here, and I really want to... How do we insert? We got it. Oh, crap, but now I'm in this mode. Okay, so this is proved to be difficult. How does one move their cursor? Do you have to hit Control? Then Shift? How does one move their cursor in quote mode? Vim can't save you now, I know. I'm Control plus. Okay, for whatever reason, that just went away. So right here, they're telling me to press this. This button is Shift Q. All right. I don't know what that is, but we just got it. We just put that in there. We just put that in there. All right. We're looking good. Okay, so I don't know what REM stands for either. Wait, what the hell's REM? I don't know what REM stands for. That's another one that they haven't explained, but they just put me in the advanced mode and never even bothered to explain it. And they're just like, oh, you know, you just gotta, you just read the friendly manual. I'm reading the manual. Rapid eye movement sleep. Remark. Oh, REM is comments. Okay, so that's why they, oh, I can put stuff in there. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So now they want me to go like this. Next. This is interesting. I've never seen this move before. The empty for loop. Okay, interesting. I don't know why that is, but I'm just going to pretend that's important. Not sure why. Yet here we are. We're going to do another little remark. Not really sure why that is the case. We're going to do a little remark. What's the remark? Move ball right to left. Okay, we can do that. I got that, boys. Boys, I got that. 4 ball. I one time in high school knew someone whose last name was, in fact, Ball. Ooh, that comment up here. Okay, guys, we're going to have to do some inline editing. 75. Yeah. All right. We're going to want to do a little 4 ball. I knew someone in high school once whose last name was Ball. I just thought it was funny, you know, because I'm a literal child. And as a literal child, I just thought it was funny. All right. Let's see. Okay, we got to print. So now these spaces are intentional. Okay, so that's what I thought. So quick convention check for obviously all my Commodore boys out there. Why do people not put spaces in the print? I feel like I want to put a space here because that just feels cleaner to me. You know what I mean? Drop the not space. It's cleaner. Was his first name Harry? No, it was not. All right. Print this. Cursor left. Okay, here we go. Here we go, boys. We're going to hit him with the cursor left, which I believe I have to do that. Okay, I did hit it with the cursor left, but I'm no longer in print mode. So how do I engage print mode? Is print mode only engaged with the space, maybe? Space, cursor left. Got it. Cursor left. Where did cursor left go? Cursor left again. Okay, we're looking good now. Now we need to hit ourselves. Oh, we need to do a little bit, our little shift Q. Little shift left. There we go. We got him. Oh my gosh. I am killing it. I'm killing it. I still don't know what a semicolon does though. That's for a later exercise. 100, 4 TM, equals 1 to 5. I gotta know why this is. Why do we do this? Why do we do this empty for loop? There has to be a reason to it. My guess, honestly, my guess, the computer's so slow that counting to 5, sleep. That's my guess. That's my guess. Okay. I didn't save line 75. Oh my gosh. Saved it. I wish there's like some sort of indication. Okay, so we have a small problem in the program. We're having a small progress. Somewhere there's a problem here. We can figure it out. 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 All right, so let's look at our program. What went wrong here? All right, so we have our Brazilian butt left, which does a space ball left cursor, and then does a semicolon. Okay, but that makes sense. It should print a bunch of balls to the left, right? Right? Semicolon prevents a new line. Ah, okay. But that doesn't actually update the line, does it? Interesting. So what is it supposed to display? Let's read it. Yeah, that empty loop is basically task delay. Yeah. All right. Let's read what this does. I'm not too worried about that. All right, so they're saying line 25 is cursor down. Yep, cursor's down. But guys, I know I just said the phrase cursor down, but I don't mean your agents are down, okay? So please try not to be scared. I know that, like, I know when I say that, there's a lot of you that just get really freaked out about me saying such things. It's Freudian slip. All right, so if line 25 was eliminated, the ball would move across the top line of the screen. Okay, line 30 sets up a loop for moving the ball the 40 columns from left to right. So space, ball, cursor left. So I don't think I have cursor left. I think I have cursor right. I think that's the problem. Okay, I think we're just gonna call. I'm calling it now, people. I want everybody to put this. Guys, who thinks I'm right? Who thinks I'm right? You know I'm right. You know I do. Let's see if voting still works. Whoopsie poopsies. Whoopsie poopsies. All right, let's see if voting still works. Voting might still work. I don't know if it does. All right, let's see if voting works. Does voting work? Am I right? Did I get it? Boys, did I get it? Did I get it? 1 for yes. Okay, looks like voting, in fact, does not work. Cool. How about this one? You know, I'll just go like this. Bun run deploy. We'll just redeploy it really quickly. Just a quick deploy for the boys. Okay. Just put the TypeScript. Put the TypeScript. Look at that deploy. Look what's showing up already. YouTube still broken. That's fine. YouTube is still broken. But oh man, we are so back. We are so back. All it took was just a quick deploy. All right, so for whatever reason, YouTube just I don't know why YouTube's broken. We'll figure that out later, but it does look like we have Twitch absolutely killing it. So here's my goal. Is next time I do this, I'm going to vibe code only the front end and never vibe code the back end because this seems like the devil. Okay, so let's see if I'm right. Okay, so we actually have most people. We have a split audience right now. People just don't. By the way, Code Girl, you can't overvote. Don't worry. I know how to vibe tell somebody what to do. Okay, so it does look like you guys don't believe in me equally as much as you believe in me. So that does hurt a little bit. So let's go like this. Watch this. You guys are a bunch of idiots. You're a bunch of idiots about to get just tricked on, kid. All right, so now, how does one go in to quote mode? That is the question for the ages. So I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to pretend I'm now in quote mode. I'm not in quote mode. So, okay, interesting. So how would I engage quote mode? Let's just try retyping this back in, right? Let's hit him with let's hit him with an insert, a couple inserts. I've gone into a mode because I have a brown cursor now. I don't know what brown cursor means, but I've definitely hit something that I was not supposed to. Does anybody know what a brown cursor is? It's like I have shift lock on. All right, here. All right, so I've changed my color scheme to impossible to read shit brown. This is proving to be very difficult. But we're going to go for it. Okay, so I think I'm right still. So I'm going to go over here. We're going to jump one over here. I'm going to delete this bad boy out. Re-go into here. Now I'm in the fun mode, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to hit a... Okay, so bros, I think we messed it up again. So I'm just going to go like that. I'm going to hit that empty mode. And I'm going to go list. Re-bring it back up. We got this, dude. I got this. All right. Go here. Delete these ones. Throw in a few of those bad boys. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what you got to do. Hit in here. Do a space Shift Q, and then hit it with a cursor left. Bros with that thing, semicolon. Okay. enter. Go back down to the bottom, hit him with the run. Debugged. Debugged. Some of your keys have words like brown, white, and red on the side of them. Okay. Okay, okay. So how do I activate white mode? Gamora, thank you. How would one... Let's just pretend I want to go back into white mode. What would it be? Control plus number key. We're back. We are back, boys. Nice. Look at that. I could toss my red ball on her. Look at that red ball tossing. Now that's a red ball. That's a red ball. Dude. Commodore 6.7 is pretty fun. All right, there we go. Cool. So I now know how to change colors. Give them the old shift home. There we go. We're up here. All right, that's my code. I wrote that code. I wrote that code. After screwing it up, I wrote it. All right. It's pretty advanced. That's pretty advanced stuff. If you guys didn't understand, I would expect. I understand. Like, honestly, that was really advanced stuff. So if you guys were confused or felt like you just couldn't understand it, like I totally get it. Okay. All right. This is perfectly acceptable. The only time you get in trouble is when you loops cross over each other. Okay, it's helpful in writing programs to check your self out as illustrated here. Okay, they gave us like a little. You kind of missed it. You couldn't see. You wouldn't understand. They gave us like a nice little diagram right here, right, to show these loops. Right, look at that nice little diagram to kind of explain looping. But obviously, as an advanced vibe coder, I know what a loop is. Child's play. All right. The program goes back to that one. Yep, we do a little. Okay, we do a little. Ooh, hit restore. Okay, that didn't do anything. For a variation of the program, on line 40, hit that. Okay, we could do that. Let's vary this program up. It's give me like a little takeaway lesson here. Boom. Give me a little. I assume this one's just gonna make a bunch of balls. Oh, this makes sense. Okay. I see what happens here. Yes. Does everybody see what happens here? It's pretty straightforward. It's honestly, I just tried to hit Control C. That's not even real. That's not even a real thing. So, oh my gosh, I tried to use my mouse to explain it. Also not a real thing. So, the space here, because this moves the cursor left. And so by moving the cursor left, it reprints over this cursor over and over again. So if I hit him with a delete, which I didn't mean to do, and then hit 2 insertions, and then re-put my cursor back in, and get the heck out. Oh, now oh crap, we're back in. Okay, so now we're back in quote mode. Okay, crap. So I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna hit it with a shift 2. Okay, do it again. Nice, we got out. All right, let's relist. All right, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're just gonna jump up top here. We're gonna go over here. And now, obviously, if I hit it with the old shift insert, we got that space in there. And now we're back in list mode. Okay, so that's difficult. So how does one... What's the play here? Does that mean if you... Okay, quote mode's definitely more difficult than I realized it was. I wasn't ready. Quote mode has hands, okay? All right, so what I can do is I can jump here, hit that insert, hit enter, get the hell out of here, hit that run. There we go. Now we're moving balls again, boys. Your balls are mine. Your balls, they're mine. All right. Input. Up till now, everything written within the program has been set before it's run. Once the program was started, nothing could be changed. Input allows us to pass new information to a program as it is running and have that new information acted upon. To get the idea of how input works, type new return and enter this short program. Deal. All right, sorry, my ball. It's time to break up. We're gonna hit a new. Go up here and we're gonna go like this. 10 input as. Oh, not as. Bros, we're taking in some strings. We're taking it in the as. All right, print. You typed. I can see that. I can see why you'd want to do that. I can see why you'd want to do that. Okay. Space. Hit right here. Semicolon to say, hey, no new line. And then print continues to operate on this line. We're not terminating the print yet. That's what's happening. Okay, I think I understand how that syntax works. And then we're going to do a new line, everybody's favorite line, new line, and do a little go to 10, hit that with a loop, hit it with a run. Twitch sucks. Code. Oh, what just happened there? Okay. All right, so if I go into the next line, it takes whatever line I'm on. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's try that. Let's see what happens here. Okay, it trimmed white space. Interesting. If I go down one and then say foo, trimmed white space and also takes your current line. Okay, interesting. Oh, just hitting enter puts in the previous thing. Also interesting. Okay. Let's see. This may seem very elementary. It's quite elementary, my dear Watson. But imagine what you can have the computer do with any information you enter. Imagine if not only were you could just enter information freely, but imagine computers could be interconnected, sending each other information. Now, hey, I know it's 1982 right now, but I can see the future. Okay, I can see the future because in 1974 they invented TCP, and it's 1982 now, and we're gonna get there. All right. Input variable. To get out of the program, hold the run stop. Let's see, hold down the run stop and restore keys. Really? Okay, so you have to, not only do you hit the run stop, you actually have to hit the run stop and the restore key. Okay, cool. I've just gone into cyan or some alternative color scheme. Okay, bros, I want to go back to white. I like that high contrast, baby. All right. Hey, thank you very much, mi Augusta. All right, so we're gonna do we're gonna do another program here. Let's do a little program here, guys. We're gonna do something that I just don't think you're ready for yet. All right. I don't think you're ready for this program. We're about to do something that I think few people have ever done. Okay, REM, super sweet program. All right, you know what? We're gonna also ASMR this one way harder. Okay. See, what do I have to press? Clear home. I hope that works. I hope that's the key they want me to print. Oh yeah, I can already tell. I can already tell. You guys are getting excited. You guys are getting excited. Is that a colon? Oh, that's a colon. Okay. So oh gosh, okay, we can fix this. We can fix her. I'm not afraid of this anymore. See, at one point I was afraid. I'm not afraid anymore. Okay. That's looking like a long statement right now. Oh, we're about to do a little string comparison, boys. Okay, okay, that looks good. And now we can hit it with the, oh, look at that. You can, oh my gosh. You can just do that. You can just get input like right there. Okay, I did. Okay, fair. I forgot to put the stuff in. I forgot to put. I did forget to do that. So that is my fault. Okay, it wasn't the Commodore's fault. It was my fault. Oh, no, F equals, where's equals? I can do this. Equals is right there. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. And then this is where things get kind of tough. Because we have a whole new placement of all the symbols. All the symbols are completely foreign and new to me. All right, 32. That times. Nope, that's not where times is. Where are you times? Okay, this is going to be, hold on, this is going to take me a second. Okay, we're going to find this. We're going to find this. It does exist. It's just not where you, okay, there it is. Found it. I knew I could find it. I knew, dude, I could scan hard enough and I was ready. Okay. I think I'm typing in the wrong one. I went too far down. I went way too far down, people. I'm typing in the wrong form. If the wrong formula, okay? That was the wrong formula. I could tell right away by the way it is, because that's not how I do the conversion. All right, there we go. So we got this bad boy in. Now what's the next thing? Where are you? You want me to do a little, you want me to do a divided by 5 and then a plus 32? Okay, that's some crazy stuff right there. All right. Okay, we're going to print C. Now, this is where it gets crazy, guys. We're going to print C, hit him with a semicolon, which means don't go new line there. And then we're going to keep on printing with degrees C's equals. And then this is, okay, so this is where we do this. Then we say, hey, no new line, but continue on. And then we can hit him with one of those no new line, but continue on. Then hit him with that one, and then go degree. Then we can go degree F. Okay, I see how that works. We're seeing how that works. A little new line because it feels good. A little 90. A little 90 for a go-to 10. And now we're at 100. Okay. This is, oh man, this is some good stuff here, people. And then this is where we're going to hit them with the old semicolon F. So that puts it in. No new line, put it in the F. We put it in the C to begin with. Now we're putting it in the F. Okay. 110. Oh man, I've never seen a program this big. This might be my biggest program. It's going to be my biggest program. F. Where's minus? I'm just going to guess. I looked. I looked. Times. Oh, I guessed and I got right. Divided. Oh, I got right again. 120. Print. Want to print Fahrenheit. Okay. Print Fahrenheit. I can no longer personally see the screen. This is the biggest program I've ever made, people. Okay, that's okay. We already know how to handle this. We know how to handle this. When you mess up and you don't press the right button, you do that. Wrong one again. It's right there. This is going to screw up my typing, I feel like. Absolutely abominable typing is going to happen after this, but that's okay. Degrees Fahrenheit equals, do that, no new line, hit him with the C, no new line, that, I'm not even looking anymore, do you see that? Degrees C, hit that, enter, and then 130, we're gonna want a new line, and then 140, okay, I just wanted to show you what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back up to the top, so I had to show you that, because that was really important. We go here, we do a little go to, hit him with the 10. Now we hit him with the run. Forgot to clear it. That's okay. That's okay. That's on you. So we're gonna do a little shift restore. Go in here. Now we're gonna hit him with the run. Okay. What do we want to put in here? Let's do a little F. Okay. Degrees 69. Okay, that's 22 and a bunch of fives. Okay. How about C? 69. 156. That sounds about right. You know what? Hey, we're ready. 212. That's 100. We did that. We just did. Oh, you okay? Here, guys, we're gonna do something real tricky here. Are you ready for this one? -40. Hey, what the hell? Hey, what the hell? Sorry, I gotta go like this. That's why are you gay guy? If you're wondering, that was a why are you gay guy in you know, version. Okay, so I think I got this. So I can hit him, stop that bad boy, hit him with the clear, hit him with the full clear. Then I can go back in here and I can hit him with the list. Even though I wanted this, I'm now just gonna go into white mode because this makes me feel good. If I like how bright it is, helps my old person eyes. And so if we were to try to be like tricky here, I'd actually want to go up here. Now, how do I create a new line? The ultimate test. How do I insert a line? I don't know how to insert a line. No, enter does not insert a line. I want to get a 35 in there. Oh, that's what I normally type. /n, really? That feels like you guys are lying to me. And I also don't know how to find that other slash. Oh, that other slash doesn't even exist on this keyboard, actually, it turns out. So that escape character doesn't exist. So, nice try. Press insert. At the bottom, type 35 print. Really? Okay, let me try this out. Hacked. Absolutely hacked. Hacking the Matrix right now. All right, let's absolutely brilliant, by the way, whoever said that. All right, there we go. You see what I just did there? I love this song right here. This is like my favorite one. Can't wait to vibe code my 64. Not gonna happen. All right, so good. We got it. Hit that enter. That was actually pretty cool. Okay, so I understand how that works. Awesome. Okay. So I can go 150, and then we can go like this. We can hit it with an input. Enter degrees Kelvin. Oh boy, we're doing something here. There we go. And then I can put I could put the K. We're gonna put the K in it. Okay. There we go. And then we're gonna go hit him with the 160, and we're gonna go like this. Let's go Celsius equals is okay. I might be wrong here. I'm just guessing, but I want to say it's 276. Okay, I have not looked at that number in many a years. Wait, no, it'd be minus. 273. Damn it. Okay, I was close. Someone's trying to hit me with a .15. That's okay. 170. We're gonna print that K. No new line. Is, and then we're gonna do that. I like to say it that way, you know. I'm more like is cuz, and hit that. Degrees C. Boom. Hit that. 180. Print that bad boy. 190. Go to 10. Enter. Run. Okay, we have an error. People. I know what the error is. Let's fix that. You know what I'm talking about? Let's fix that. Because you know what? I'm not about that. I'm not about that lifestyle. I'm not about that. I don't want, I'm not, no. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Ooh, I gotta pee, boys. All right, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna shift up. Okay, we ran out of space. So that's not good. That's not good. So we're gonna try this again. We ran out of space. All right, so we need to do this. So number 5. Okay, we got this. So I'm gonna go like this. 5, print, quotes, and then I'm gonna hit it with the Control Shift heart. See, it wasn't a heart last time. Hit that enter, hit that run. Dude, this is SED. I mean, this is not SED. Sorry, this is ED. We're hitting. Oh, you can list? No, you cannot. All right, hold on. List. Oh my gosh. Okay. We just screwed up. I gotta go pee. I gotta be back. I can't even think right now. All right. Hey. Guys, this is actually super cool. Dude, this is super cool. I'm not gonna, guys, this is super cool. I'm trying to I can feel myself running with a bunch of ideas on things we can do here. You know what I mean? Man, I could, here's the problem. Is I'm in the middle of doing a bunch of programming as it is. And all of a sudden I want to, it's like all of a sudden I just want to program Commodore 64 and what could you make on here? I have a lot of ideas. Dude, I think you could make something much, much more fun. Man, guys, do you think you could make Vim? Like, do you think that it's possible? Or maybe Vi? Like, what if, you know... Anyways, it's kind of exciting. All right, hey, can somebody prove YouTube is saying dumb things? It says that there's no sound. Oh, Nexus. Dude, I'm going to shut up. There's sound on YouTube, right? I already know there is. I should just ban the guy. Vim64, yeah. I think this is a good idea. You can list 5. Dude, no way. Okay, so you're telling me I can... Oh, my finger was off. All right. List 5. List 5 through 10. So this is literally Ed. Is that true? This is effectively Ed. You should check out some of the demo scene stuff. Yeah, oh, I mean, I did check out a little bit. I don't know if this says renum, but it will renumber the lines. Oh, what does that mean? Renum? I don't know how to do that. Anyways, okay. Very, very cool. Okay. Let's try out a little bit of purple. Purple definitely makes me feel a certain way. You know what I mean? It's kind of like getting punched in the dick. I feel like I could really like that. All right, let's try to... Okay, green. Okay, can I customize this a little bit? Yeah, it's like Tarkov. Can I get it to be black on the background? Because then I could have like green and black, you know, at least like makes it... Is there some C64 racing? I don't know what poke does, so I'm not going to enter those things in. You know what I mean? What does poke do? Okay, everyone's telling me to poke. Okay, I'll do it. Poke. 5, 3, 2, 8, 1, 0. How am I supposed to remember that? What the hell is poke? Poke is like a Facebook feature from 2007. You know, when your uncle would send you a poke and you're like, brother, please quit poking me on Facebook, okay? I really dislike it. It makes me feel upset on the inside. And then they came out with Super Poke, which even feels weirder. You know, it's just like when your uncle's poking you, bro, yo, unc, like, you're not supposed to do that. There's a lot of things going wrong here. I'm afraid that I'm going to have to ask for your badge. I'm going to have to ask for that keyboard, okay? That keyboard and my mouse, that's mine now, okay? You're not allowed to do that. Thank you, the avocado paradox. I appreciate that. You could also use peek to see what's inside memory. Oh, okay, so poke. Oh, so peek and poke. Okay, so that means if I went like this, peek 5, 3, 2, 8, 1. Peek 5, 3, 2, 8, 1, 0. Okay, I don't know what it is. Print peek Twin Peaks Sylvester Stallone. I don't know how to use peek. Honestly, I don't know how to use peek. Peek equals read memory. Peek 53281. Poke 53281, comma 1. Oh, light theme. Oh, dude. Is this what was the theme? Okay, guys, there's a solarized. Is this solarized light? Did we just hit solarized light? I'm pretty sure we just did. Hell yeah. Okay, now do a poke. Okay, here we go. We're gonna poke 53280. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we can really 53. Okay. There's the 5328000. So we're gonna put that. That must be black mode, and then we can hit it again with 53280 or 1 as 0. Oh yeah. Oh bros, yeah. We're racing. Now, okay, so now obviously I know what program I want to make. Like I can feel it inside of me. Okay, let's just try something. Let me just try something. Can I do something like this? Can I hit it in this mode? And then can I... Oh my gosh, guys. Guys, I think I just figured out something that's going to be incredible. Are you ready for this one? We got syntax. Highlighting. Are you guys ready for this one? Guys, we got something, dude. Guys. Yeah, I mean, there's a real chance here. There's a real chance. Honestly, can I just say something? Can I say something without a bunch of people getting upset? Guys, honestly, this right here, that little pound character, that was my best pounding like I've ever had. Very happy about what I'm saying right now, okay? Because now I am ready. I am ready to create so many things. But I'm not ready yet because I don't know how to store my program into a file. You know what I mean? Like until I know how to store a program into a file, I really feel like I'm not ready yet. Can you center a div? Hell yeah, I can. Quick question. What is there? How many lines are there here? I'm going to do something. Actually, you know what? Let's center a div. Brothers, you ready to center a div? Guys, put the timer up. I don't have a timer. Guys, hold on. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Update the dashboard to create a timer, and I want to be able to start and stop the timer and place it on the OBS. Should be available in OBS settings, and I should be able to hide/show it with a button. So, two buttons. Hide, show, and start, stop. Make it happen. Right. Meow. We're vibing, okay? Because I said I never wanted to touch HTML, but every time I do this, I end up writing a program that I hate. Okay, yeah, that's Cursor. You know why I'm using Cursor? I discovered that Cursor, due to the tower, gave me many dollars in credits. I'm vibing for free, bitches. Okay, what are you doing with your life? Hashtag ad, but that ad was a long time ago. So now, is it still an ad? I don't know. But I kind of feel like that guy that just discovered that I have messages lying around. Also, there is one problem. I do have the stand-up in 5 minutes. So instead of doing this timed task, let's just see if I can get it done right now. Okay, so here, I'm gonna do a little bit of test, okay? I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this, new, and then I'm gonna go 1, print, 2, print, 3, print, 4, whoopsies. Oh no, guys, we don't have time for this. Is there a way to copy and paste in this? Okay, so there does appear to be 24, right? Is that, am I having it? There's 24? There's 24, right? So I can go new. Okay, so there's 24. And then how many characters are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 41. Okay. So we got a 41 by 24. Am I about correct? It's 40 by 25. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. New. Hey, clear that screen. Get that shit out of here. All right, print. 1. Center that shit. There we go. Boom. Remark. Centered. Guys, following good practices, giving a little bit of commentary. Okay, this is called commentary, boys. Commentary. You wouldn't understand. All right, now we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go like this. 4i equals 1 to 10 to 12. Enter. 15. Print. 20. Next. I. 30. 4i equals 1 to I'm gonna go with 18. 40. Dude, we're listening to some inspirational stuff too right now. You guys don't even know. For those not on YouTube, you don't even realize like what's going on right now. It's inspirational AF. I will not be defined. All right, next I. 60. Print. True. Why didn't that work? Why didn't it go left? How come I didn't control character myself? Okay, that's fine. I can figure this out. We got this. We can go like this. We can just hit it with a quick list. And then I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go to 40 print, and let's go like this. I think that should also work. Oh, I know why. No, we want 40 print, and then guys, I forgot the most obvious thing ever, which is I forgot you have to do semicolon, no line, you idiot. Centered a div. Centered a div. Okay, you guys are out there doing this web dev thing, and it took you from like 1999 up until 2016 for you to figure out how to center a div. Look what we just did here. Practically first try. Easy. Losers. Okay, this is why web dev's fake, okay? The rest of us, we know how to center a div. You guys don't know nothing. You don't know how to program, okay? You're not even programmers. What are you? I can't even call you script kitties. Are you just script vibers? Vibe kitties? I'm not going to call you a vibe kitty because somehow that makes me feel like it's inappropriate. So I'm not going to call you that. I just want you to know that, okay? Don't Google it. We're not going to Google vibe kitty. Don't worry. Never going to happen. The name. All right. You guys just didn't think I could do it, did you? Hey, thank you, West Dev Pro. I appreciate that. You guys actually didn't think it was possible for me to center a div, did you? You thought there's no way that man's going to center a div, and I did it. Okay, I actually feel like I learned some things. I'm not going to lie to you, guys. I want to do more. I want to do more programming like this. You know what I mean? Like I could see why people like to do this. You know what I mean? What? Oh, whoopsies. Boom. Centered. Can you programmatically change the background? Yeah. Yes. You guys want to? Why? You guys want to have like a I don't know. Here's the real question: How long? Here, quick chat. We're gonna do a quick chat. How long do we wish to run this? Commodore session? Okay. How long do you guys want to do it? Type 1 in chat if you want to do this again tomorrow or on Friday, or 2 in the chat if you want to go back to Vim Royale. My guess is YouTube's still broken because, well, YouTube sucks. Yeah, I knew there was going to be one hater. There's always a hater. You give somebody the opportunity to hate, and it will happen. I wish YouTube worked. See, I also want to actually just like make this thing work, right? Like, I already know that I'm going to hate making this thing work, but I'm going to have to make this thing work, aren't I? Both are awesome. They're both awesome. Okay, thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Okay, I do want to try to make Vim. I'm not going to lie to you. The level that this thing appeals to me to make Vim, very high.